So unless you've been living under a Lego shaped rock, especially a reddish brown one, then I'm sure you've all heard about the new Qui-Gon Jinn variant that's recently got front page news, and therefore I wanted to break down what we know so far, the difference in the minifigure, production dates, prices you should expect to pay, and the potential value of the figure. So let's dig a little deeper. Now of course this isn't the first time we've seen this happen. If we travel back to 2014 when we saw something very similar with Kanan Jarrus when he was released in the early versions of the Ghost set 75053. The early sets had Kanan with the black hair and black face printing, but shortly after release LEGO updated the minifigure to the more screen accurate brown face printing, making the black version extremely rare. It got its own unique SW number, which meant all the minifigure completionists wanted him, and for that reason he's going to cost you around £200 today. A few years later in 2017 we had something similar when LEGO released the Resistance Bomber set. He had been on the shelves for about a year and LEGO updated the set with the revised minifigure, now known as Finch Dallow. To get the updated version you had to speak to LEGO customer services, provide proof of purchase, and they supplied an updated head and helmet free of charge. However, due to this happening so near the end of production, which was only about 14 months, many collectors realised too late. Fast forward to the current day and you're going to pay about £1,000 for that figure due to its rarity. And now it's Groundhog Day all over again, but this time it's with Qui-Gon Jinn. Like Kanan, it seems that the early editions of the 2014 Sith Infiltrator set 75383 included Qui-Gon Jinn with a reddish brown beard, as opposed to the more common dark brown. Now this is the same figure that was released in the recent LEGO Star Wars magazine paper bag, minus the poncho, but again that had the dark brown head and therefore it got a unique number of SW1404. Now to say this escalated quickly would be an understatement. Bricklink removed the original SW1334 listing of the minifigure and split them into an A and a B, the reddish brown being SW1334A. Now as soon as that happened, all the collectors and unfortunately the scalpers jumped onto eBay to see if they could pick up the variant cheap. Fast forward literally a week when the variant became more publicised and the prices skyrocketed, selling on eBay and Bricklink for about £200 upwards. Now if we dig a little deeper into the box art and the instructions, they all show the dark brown head. However, inside the instruction manual the part number for that head is 6472402, which no longer exists on the LEGO Pick-a-Brick or Missing Pieces webpage. When searching for the missing pieces for that set, the head has since been replaced with the dark brown version with the part number of 6534672. Now from the research carried out, it's thought to believe that the reddish brown version was in production for about 8 weeks. To help determine if your set contains that variant, you can do one or two things. Open it, or you can check the numbers on the box. So let's break those down into something we can all decipher. Now when you look at the codes on the side of a box, they look like this. The first digit is the day, and the fourth digit is the year, but what's important in this case is the second and the third digit, which is the month. The letter is the country code of where the set was manufactured. So using this example, it would suggest that this set was manufactured on the 9th week in 2024 in Mexico, which I can confirm included the variant. At present, I'm aware of sets manufactured in weeks 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 11 that all included the reddish brown head. I've got a gap in week 10, but that's not to say they don't exist and I just haven't seen one yet. Sets manufactured in week 12 onwards indicate they all include the dark brown version when it was deliberately changed by LEGO, hence its rarity. So this screenshot shows the production countries and the weeks based on the boxes I've seen from other collectors. So as you can tell, me and a few others have been massively geeking out on this and it will be interesting to see how it unfolds. It's already demanding the same price as the Blackhead Kanan, so will it continue to rise to get closer to Commander Fox or even Finch Dallow? Usually the bar gets set pretty early on with things like this, so my gut is telling me that it's going to continue to spike. And if you've really struck gold, you'll unbox a misprinted head like this one here, which has got the green face and the reddish beard. God knows how much that one's worth. So what are your thoughts? Do you think it's all hype or will it continue to rise? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and please, if you've enjoyed the video, like and subscribe as it really helps my channel. Thanks again for watching guys, I'll see you on the next one.